Part 1. You will hear a telephone conversation between a customer, Oliver Bennett, and a receptionist, Hannah Hayes, inquiring about renting a venue at the Lakeside Community Center. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 10.
Good afternoon, Lakeside Community Center. Hannah speaking. How can I help you?
Hello, Hannah. My name is Oliver Bennett. I'm calling to inquire about booking a function room at your venue for an upcoming family anniversary party.
I'd be happy to help you with that, Mr. Bennett. Let me open our booking system. First, could I take down your surname to set up the file? Is Bennett spelled B-E-N-N-E-T-T?
Yes. Double N, double T. That's correct.
Perfect. And what is the best contact number for you?
You can reach me on 079416-22309.
Thank you. Now, what date are you planning to hold the event?
We are targeting Saturday, October 22nd. We hope to host it in the evening from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Let me check the availability calendar. How many guests are you expecting to attend?
We sent invitations to 60 people, but based on the confirmed responses so far, the final head count will be 45 guests.
Understood, 45 guests. For that size, I recommend our garden view room. It comfortably accommodates up to 50 people.
That sounds ideal. Does the room rental include equipment like tables, chairs, and audio gear?
Yes. Tables, chairs, and a portable sound system are included in the higher fee. However, if you require a digital projector for showing photos, there is a small additional charge of £20.
We will definitely need the projector for a slideshow. What about catering arrangements? Can we bring our own food?
Yes, you are welcome to bring self-prepared food. However, all hot food must be served using our certified warming trays. Alternatively, we can provide a cold buffet menu for £12 per head.
We'll handle the cold platter catering ourselves, but we'd like to use your warming trays. What is the total hiring fee for the hall and projector?
The hall rental for 5 hours is £150, plus the £20 projector fee, bringing the total to £170. To lock in the date, we require a refundable security deposit of £40 paid in advance.
That's very reasonable. When is the deposit due?
We need the deposit by October 5th at the latest. You can pay via debit card online or by bank transfer.
This was the end of the section. Now you have some time to check your answers. Part 2. You will hear a tour coordinator, Mr. Julian Ross, giving an introductory talk to visitors at the Fairview Wildlife Sanctuary. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 15.
Welcome everyone to the Fairview Wildlife Sanctuary. My name is Julian Ross, and I'm the head education coordinator here. Today I'll share key details about our conservation programs and public visiting guidelines. First, regarding opening hours. During the summer months, the sanctuary grounds are open daily from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. However, the interactive animal feeding zones close slightly earlier, at 4:30 p.m., to allow our keepers time to complete veterinary checks. We offer several daily guided tours, included with your entry ticket. The wild bird demonstration takes place at 11 a.m. near the lake, while the mammal feeding presentation starts at 2 p.m. in the central enclosure. If you're visiting with children, we encourage you to join our Junior Ranger Quest. Children are given an activity booklet at the main entrance. If they complete all 5 conservation quizzes on the trail, they receive a free souvenir badge at the gift shop before leaving. Safety is paramount during your visit. We ask everyone to stay strictly on the marked wooden boardwalks. Please do not feed any animals outside of the designated feeding zones, as human food can cause severe digestive illnesses in our species. Finally, we rely heavily on public support. Beyond buying tickets, visitors can participate in our animal adoption scheme. For an annual contribution of £30, sponsors receive an official adoption certificate, a plush toy, and quarterly progress newsletters about their chosen animal. Mr. Ross, now, let me tell you about the key facility areas you can explore around the sanctuary estate today. First, the Discovery Pavilion. Located right near the main entrance, this indoor center features interactive touchscreen displays showing our global marine conservation projects. Next is the Woodland Cafe. Situated halfway along the forest trail, it serves organic snacks, hot drinks, and locally produced ice cream with indoor and outdoor seating. If you are looking for hands-on activities, visit the Petting Barn. Located next to the main farmyard, kids can safely handle domestic animals like rabbits, goats, and guinea pigs under keeper supervision. For quiet observation, head to the Forest Bird Hide. Positioned at the edge of the wetlands, this quiet wooden shelter allows visitors to observe native water birds without disturbing their natural nesting habitats. Finally, we have the Treetop Adventure Course. Located in the high oak canopy near the exit, this rope bridge trail offers aerial views across the entire sanctuary reserve.
This was the end of the section 2. Now you have half a minute to check your answers. Part 3. You will hear 2 university students, Sophia and Ethan, discussing their joint geography project on coastal erosion with their supervisor, Dr. Mitchell.
Good afternoon, Sophia, Ethan. Take a seat. Let's discuss your progress on the coastal erosion case study for the North Bay coastline. How is your research coming along?
Hello, Dr. Mitchell. We focused our study on analyzing how recent winter storms accelerated cliff destabilization and beach erosion along the eastern cliffs.
Exactly. Initially, we planned to measure cliff retreat using historic topographical maps from 50 years ago. However, we realized those older maps lacked accurate digital measurements.
That's a common limitation with older archives. How did you resolve that issue?
We switched to using modern drone aerial photography instead. By comparing drone imagery captured last year with photos taken last month, we measured exact changes in shoreline position.
It made our data much more reliable. But we ran into a challenge when calculating local wave energy levels during storm surges.
Fortunately, the Maritime Research Institute shared their public marine buoy data, which provided precise hourly wave height readings.
Excellent resource. What is your next immediate step before compiling the final report?
We need to conduct field surveys to evaluate public awareness among local coastal residents regarding seawall construction proposals.
Good plan. Remember that your draft project summary is due on November 18th for initial review. Now, let me verify how you plan to divide the remaining responsibilities between the two of you to ensure equal contribution.
I will take full responsibility for processing the drone imaging software and generating our spatial maps.
That works well for me. In that case, I'll take charge of drafting the resident survey questionnaire and analysing the survey responses.
Great. What about analyzing the financial costs associated with building artificial sea defense barriers?
I can handle the economic cost comparison section. I've already collected budget reports from the town council.
Perfect. That leaves writing the literature review chapter on natural sand dune preservation. I'll synthesize those academic journal articles.
Excellent. And who will format the bibliography and check journal citations?
Ethan and I agreed to review the final reference list together during our joint writing session to ensure formatting accuracy.
You have now reached the end of Section 3. Take a moment to check your answers before we continue with Part 4. Part 4. You will hear a university lecture on vertical farming technologies delivered by Professor Alan Grant. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40.
Good morning, everyone. Today, we will examine controlled environment agriculture, focusing specifically on indoor vertical farming systems. As global urban expansion reduces available agricultural land, vertical farming offers an innovative solution to grow crops in stacked layers within indoor urban facilities. Unlike traditional soil-based farming, vertical farms rely primarily on hydroponic or aeroponic growing systems where plant roots receive nutrient-rich water solutions directly. Let us look at key operational advantages first. The most significant benefit is water conservation. Because vertical farms operate within closed recycling loops, they use up to 95% less water than traditional open-field agriculture. Additionally, because crops are grown inside climate-controlled buildings, production is fully protected from unpredictable weather extremes and seasonal droughts, allowing year-round harvests. However, scaling vertical farming introduces major engineering and financial hurdles. The primary operational challenge is high energy consumption. Without natural sunlight, indoor facilities rely entirely on artificial LED lighting systems running 16 to 18 hours daily, resulting in significant electricity costs. To address high power requirements, modern vertical facilities are increasingly integrating renewable energy sources, such as roof-mounted solar panels and local wind turbines. Another consideration is crop selection. Currently, vertical farms focus mainly on high-value leafy greens, herbs, and microgreens due to their short growth cycles. Growing staple cereal crops such as wheat or corn remains economically impractical in vertical layouts due to their high space and light requirements. Looking ahead, technological automation is transforming vertical farm management. Automated robotic arms now handle seed planting, crop monitoring, and harvesting, reducing manual labor costs by nearly 40%. In conclusion, while high initial setup costs remain a barrier, vertical farming represents a vital component of sustainable urban food production for the future.
This was the end of section 4. Now, take a moment to review your answers.